Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei.
And I'm Dominika.
And we're back again with another reaction to
Ren with Money Game Part 3.
Finally!
Dum dum dum.
We're here.
Yes, well, finally, after a few minutes, we're here. We made it. Although we still kind of, it's going through our veins. We pumped up after two previous ones.
How you cannot be?
I know, right? It's honestly, I think it's gonna be he's like a statement song. Every few years, he's gonna release a new one, and it's gonna be part 4, 5, 10.
Have to be.
Yeah, 20. So the world direction the world is going is always gonna be something you can actually be angry about and put it in the lyrics, right?
And talk about it, yeah.
Whew,
Open
okay.
people's eyes. Ready?
Yes.
All right.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. $20.
Oh my god, if I may, I had so many things I wanted to say. I absolutely love it, this one. So far. How come he's that amazing?
How come?
I honestly, it's 1 in a million, you know, when they born.
I think Ren is a gift for us, for humanity.
There is a purpose for him, right, in this world. There is a reason why he's here and doing the music. And it's you know, the piano, I love the piano. It's so beautiful. And you feel so much emotion with what he's singing and what he's saying.
Start with
So
the
much.
story now.
Yeah, it's so much more than a song. his some of his songs, they feel not like a song. It's almost like a play, you know. It's almost like a musical, and you're just taken by it. You just want to know what's going to happen next, and you want Ren to tell you that
You
no
really
one
sucked
else.
in what's
Yeah.
going on, that's for sure. He can start to do movies. Yeah, I think he's ready
He
for
can
anything.
do anything, yeah.
Mm.
He can do absolutely anything. Oh,
Ah.
I just wanted to comment on the piano. Piano was absolutely, I don't know, my heart was pounding, but so beautiful. Continue?
Yeah, I'm really curious what's going on now. Hmm.
all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the popo inside of his pocket. "35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed up, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
The hell?
Who's talking about?
Huh?
Who is he talking about?
What do you mean?
I was trying to focus if it's like someone like
No, I don't
no.
think so. I think it's a fictional person who is he
I was
talking
for me. He really have this power to just. You don't know what to believe when he's going. I mean, I said, Ren, what do you mean? I didn't do my homework. What's going on? His stories are next level. I mean, come on.
You know, when
How-
the first two had some kind of, you know, similarity in sound,
Mhm.
this one feels a little bit different. Although Topic Money Game, it's definitely, you know, it's
It's still
definitely
money.
there. Yeah, it's still money, but it's a different game a little bit. But I absolutely adore the piano and him rapping to a piano. It's something I haven't heard before, and I do enjoy it so much. He can act. We know, we can see. It's not like I say. You believe him. Whatever he does, you just so believe him that it's. I don't know. It's impossible. Who is that Ren?
Who is the Ren?
Yeah, who is he? How?
He start from age 1 and look.
Yeah, we're 39
Unbelievable.
now. I'm very curious. I think I know what's gonna happen, but I'm very curious to see how the twist is gonna.
Wow. How you can say the story about money in better than
Than that.
it's ready?
Yeah.
Eyes and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
No way.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck for money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution? Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
It's ending exactly like end part 2, in a way.
What do you mean?
So I mean, it's gonna be a part 4.
Hopefully.
Wow, the twist. Told us.
Yeah,
about
even
him, it's
even
about-
before he said that, I had a feeling that he's just singing about anybody who is hungry for money, no matter what level of this hunger you are. Obviously, everybody are hungry for the be rich and famous, but not everybody become Jimmy. But you become Jimmy on a certain level when you start to collect. It's a race after getting rich, having more objects, collecting stuff. Always chasing something instead of focus on what's important in life. And then
Well-
then at the end, you have everything you were dreaming about, and you're still in a place that you don't want to be here. You're still longing for something and you don't know what it is.
But in a way, it's exactly like you say, is not entertainment, it's real life.
Yeah.
This happens so many times. If you think about, if you look back, it's actors, musicians,
Yeah.
who really, you will say, for your perspective, you look at them as they have everything. They they're famous, they have money, they
Yeah.
live the life. Probably oh my God, I wish to have a Lamborghini change for
Yeah.
to walk again, or this kind of stuff, and you have everything, and you still not happy, and one day you just
take your own life.
Yeah.
We've seen that happens so many times. Yeah, and that's the ones you know about. But there is a lot of people who you don't know. It's exactly how he say. He can be me, you, Jimmy, him, her, she, whoever. It can be any single person who lost. In a way, you think you're winning, but it's really you
But why
lost.
you winning?
But
That's the
yeah,
thing.
but in your head, I think it's you winning. You a winner when you have a lot of money, when you collect stuff, and then I'm better than anybody else. I achieve something in life. Where the truth is, quite often these people wake up and they're very lonely and they very. Don't get me wrong. I don't think money itself it's a bad thing. It can become as a weapon, and very often is the weapon. But money itself, it's not really a bad thing when you think about it. Not every rich person is miserable and lost themselves for money and sold their soul for money. But unfortunately, it's happening quite often these days that money is the reason of wars, of
they kind of
poverty.
change you in a
Even
way,
when you think about it, people, all the, think about the poverty. How come we live in a world we live right now, and there are some parts of the world when people don't have access to the water, to drinking. How is it possible with all the money in the world we have? All the rich people, and I'm not talking about the rich, I'm talking about the rich people, when they have money to feed the whole world. Why is it not happening? Why we allow that happen? I don't want to go in that conversation because that conversation makes me sad and very, very angry. And
well, the rich people will never do something like that. They want to be richer and richer. Even if you're never gonna spend that money. It's just about to be like in Forbes. You're the first. You're the second. What does it even really matter? You know what I mean?
Exactly. What does it even matter? That's why
it's just to have something decent, just to have a normal life in a way. But some people, I don't know. I think it's this drive for grab more and grab. It doesn't matter. You step on bodies and you don't care about someone starving on the street, or you don't care about nothing else. It's exactly the governments do that to their own people when they just I don't know. It's really crazy. Wow, this story was something, I don't know.
May I just say that I love Ren? I don't know if I said it before, but
You
I just
did say.
absolutely adore him. He's such a. It's like you say, he's gift to humanity for us to learn a little bit more about life and just stop and think. I think it's like that. I hope a lot of people, take that lesson and use it correctly and just listen. Just open your ears, your eyes, and your mind and everything, and just listen what he's saying because he's selling the truth. Not many people these days tell the truth. The sheep is following like a sheep. It's a real thing these days, and is exactly what he's saying. And I remember when my son was at school in England, and I had an endless conversation with his year manager about some things that I wasn't kind of agreeing to, and they were just saying, yeah, that's what everybody does, that's what we're doing, that's what the kids has to do, that's what it was. No kind of focus on the individual, it was more about how the group of young people perform or what they need to do, what they need to achieve, instead of focus on individual as a person, what their ability is, what how far they can come. It was really, I didn't really like that. I remember when you didn't perform great in one, they put you a level lower, and then they put my son a level lower, and then he doesn't have to try as hard because then he's okay over there. And in my opinion it was a little bit like giving them this how you put it, illusion. They were selling that illusion that we're gonna sort it out somehow. I didn't.
You don't have to do any. It's exactly like sometimes they give medals for people participating in something, not people who winning things.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
what's
true.
this? You get a medal because you've been there. I mean,
And the problem is that then the real life, it's not
It's
like
not the
that,
same,
because
and-
you go to work, you go to job, you get to get any job, and unfortunately, the best person gonna get that job. They're not gonna say, yeah, you didn't perform
You've been
that
to
well.
the interview, but
we
yeah,
give you secondary job.
Yeah,
It's not
we
the
make a
real
position
life.
for you.
Yeah, the real life is not, unfortunately, like that.
And then you hit this wall. I mean, what's going on? I mean, I did believe I'm good. I did believe I'm doing well.
Yeah.
And then the reality, life is much tougher then, and you don't know to survive in a way.
Yeah, and you're trying really hard. I don't know, it's a lot of, with Red you have a lot of kind of things waking up inside of your head, and you know, it makes you, if it's not make you angry, it makes you sad. This one makes me a little bit sad, not because Jimmy turned on himself, it's because the sad reality is around us right now. And it's he didn't say anything new, or he didn't say anything I didn't know. We had endless conversations about, you know, one of the reason we are where we are is because we wanted to escape this money race, and we wanted to focus on different things in life. So the topic for us is not necessarily new, but it feels so fresh because someone young is singing about it and talking about it and screaming so loud for people to hear it and wake up.
Yeah, it's really important. It give even you a bit of confidence while
Yeah.
you do your
Hope, I
Yeah,
would say.
because you see people think like that. It's not
Yeah.
just because sometimes the majority, the sheep, like he ran, put it in, is just running for things that in
You
the
know
end.
what's really, really sad when you think about it? What's really, really sad? The sheep problem. I remember we've done Pink Floyd Animals album, and they were singing about exactly the same thing. The album was about the same, you know, you sheep, you follow the government blindly, and
Looks like things didn't change.
that album, I remember, if I'm correct, please, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. But I remember it was from 70s, and we were so, how come? What was wrong in 70s? Well, the same shit, different day, I would say, right?
Nothing changed. You see,
Nothing changed. So
people
sad.
didn't change. I don't know. Just what the all feeling, like all vibe of the how the things evolve is it we going worse and worse in it's not just us like in individual, it's just like a whole world. I don't know what's going on. In a way, you just look and you're surprised how come sometimes it's some stupid laws that make no sense, and why. And it's just this is I'm talking about the government, and what I say, don't do politics in a way, but sometimes you just get a bit angry and pissed off about things you don't really understand. I mean, why would someone do harm to when you there to, you know,
Protect.
yeah, when
and
you lie, you just sell your things just in all. It's too much.
We're not gonna go there.
I don't want to go. I get angry.
Oh my god! You know what, guys? Thank you so much for pressing us to actually do that. It was well worth it, I would say. Although we were a little bit nervous about it, weren't we? You know, before we started the money game from Red, we were a little bit nervous because of the amount of comments on all different songs. So we've done different reactions, and a lot of you were saying when Ren is coming with the money game
Today.
So it's coming today. So here you go. Today is the day. But it was such an experience. It was definitely felt more than a song. You know, all three of them. They felt a little bit more than a song. Although artistically, you have to appreciate him.
He's
so
doing
much.
real music. I mean, putting in a balance with someone who's just thinking about how much money I get and what car I drive. Ren doesn't care about these kind of things.
I don't think he does.
Yeah.
But if the money comes his way, I wish for him not no one else, but yeah, I think he deserves any money coming his way. He definitely deserves anything.
He's
good.
so good. It's so good how he rap, how he write. I don't know. The little Shakespeare, I would say.
Yeah, little
He's
Shakespeare.
amazing. All right. Hope you enjoy our reaction and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much for watching. Bye for now.